What is up, guys? We are back with our second game. It is going to be Ceerby versus Innovation. Innovation is one of our few three-time players with Conrad, and every single week we've seen him have a little bit of improvement.
Yeah, so let's see what happens this time.
And
Bringing that Shaman back, of course.
Yep.
Makes me proud. And Ceerby bringing the first rogue that we've actually ever seen.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Oh,
Looks like to be an mech shaman,
Look
not
at
just
that
aggro.
hand.
Yeah, and Shadow Step Rogue. This looks like Miracle Rogue is gonna coin out the hero power. I don't exactly agree with this.
I forgot who. I was watching someone who was running a Miracle Rogue list.
Might have been me.
Not me.
I've been playing Miracle for the last like few days.
How's it been going?
Not good. I don't care though. I don't care.
Miracle, of course, was your last love.
My bae.
Yeah.
Yep.
God, that is quite possibly my least favorite slang I've ever heard. Oh, wow, going into the double deadly poison here.
Double, just
gosh,
going
this-
for it. Is he just going for it? Oh, baby.
Okay, this is obviously not Miracle. This is the face rogue. I think it has to be.
Yeah, this could be Face Rogue with like
It has to be like double Arcane Golem or like Leroy or something.
might be Backspace Rogue. No backstabs.
Ironic backspace doesn't run backstab. Pretty sure your hero power here. You don't need to attack.
I think you need to pass. I don't like you don't have a play next turn, so
But he already went all in.
no. But the thing is, you don't have a play next turn.
He's fine. He's gonna draw Shredder. It's how you play Hearthstone. When you go all in, you get rewarded.
You need to wait a turn as the rogue. You need to get more value off this flurry, and then you can develop the Belcher. Yeah, this is definitely the right play.
Absolutely, I agree. But yeah, Lockwork. That is a very unfortunate hand. And then there's Innovation with all the damage in the world. With the spell power totem, he could get in lethal on turn 6.
Yeah, I mean that is just so much damage
Pretty
in
sure
the
you
hand.
you crackle because crackle.
No, you want to play Doomhammer next turn, so you can't crackle.
Right. So yeah, you just hero power pass.
Yeah.
Hero power pass. That's enough damage. You have so much damage, you know.
Yeah.
There's no need to get greedy.
Just hero power pass. Just go. Don't even attack. You're fine.
You had the Habibi, man. There's no need to throw it away.
Yep. And there's no, you don't even need to attack. Innovation is fine. It's fine.
The Habibi, by the way, is a professional Hearthstone term created by Wave NI.
Okay.
By the way, what's up with the turn 4 Shredder? That's how I told you. You go all in, you get rewarded with the turn 4 Shredder. By the way, I was going to define Habibi. Habibi basically means you get exactly what you want. It's perfect. You get the perfect top deck. You get the perfect perfect starting hand, perfect mulligans. Anything that is perfect and makes you just feel amazing, it's the Habibi right there.
I am shocked we did not see Doomhammer there. I would just want to start getting those hits in.
Yeah, I'm actually really I'm confused. I don't know why Doomhammer wasn't played there. His Belcher's gonna come in now.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be able to play Doomhammer and Rockbiter this turn. It's gonna be really, really good, but
Would you have played SI Agent Shadow Step?
I was
and
tempted.
Then to kill the
I was
that
tempted.
Zap-O-Matic can be dangerous, right? Because
If I didn't have the Belcher, I may have.
okay, because now the Doomhammer's coming in. He's gonna clear off the first one and he's gonna push in 8 damage right here.
Mm-hmm.
And with 2 lightning bolts, a leopard and a crackle, that could very, very easily be lethal.
But, I mean, Shadow Step Earthen Ring or Shadow Step now Healbot.
He's
so
coming
good.
in with the well. Oh,
Yeah.
Ceerby is so good at top decking cards. I need to ask him how he does it.
Yep. I mean, that was basically the perfect draw in his deck. Now, the thing is, I would be tempted to Shadow Step the Earthen Ring just to make sure you can do it. Because,
yeah, I agree.
Because, like, it's so important that he, like...
Ceerby sees that as well.
Yeah. I actually wouldn't have done it, because I just would have been like, that's 3 damage he isn't dealing to my face, but it's an understandable play. to make sure you can shadow step in and get the heal off.
Yeah, if he does use a lightning bolt or something to clear it, that is definitely that's damage that wasn't going to. Pretty much Earthen Ring healing for 3 more, right?
Yep. And the best time to shadow step is when you can attack with it and then shadow step it back. So like you can kill off a 2/3, shadow step it, get the heal off. Get,
How good
full
is
value.
Innovation at this game? Is Innovation an amazing player? Because if he can hero power next turn, oh no, he's just going for it. How good is he? Oh, he is such a good player. But of course, the Earthen Ring coming in.
I honestly would have liked to see. I
personally would have liked to see him hold that, actually.
Yeah,
but
like I think you probably should have just played the Spider Tank or.
yeah, especially because you just saw him shadow step the Earthen Ring. I mean, maybe he's thinking that he wants to get into damage now before it all. You know, it's just.
No,
lost.
I mean
But
the only way to reason to play like that is to play around low tab. So Innovation here. Innovation just has guaranteed lethal. So this Innovation, yeah, just guaranteed lethal. So this game, actually, my bad. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's guaranteed lethal. So this game is over. With the Doom Hammer, double lightning bolt. There's more than enough damage. Going in for the BM. Innovation has definitely gained some confidence since coming to these tournaments. But Ceerby's Rogue is going to be out, and Innovation's Shaman is going to keep going. So let's hope Ceerby has something to counter this Shaman.
Your soul shall be mine.
Looks like a tempo mage. Whoa. Whoa, one sec, guys. We need to stop this.
Seems like we have a problem with someone brought an incorrect deck. They might have changed it. That was the format last week. I think you were able to change it, but yeah, he was here a little late, so it's understandable that he was a little unclear on the rules this time. So we'll get that fixed right up, and we're going to get our next game started right away. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry about that. Innovation came late, and he missed the rule explaining because he had to buy, and it's my bad for not explaining him the rules because usually we've been doing Conquest, but we're going to be shifting more over last tier standing because it usually rewards the better player.
I always thought that if you're going to be in a tournament, I feel that last tier standing is better for a tournament type format because Conquest is great, but I feel like Conquest, the only reason it was created is because people were taking Conquest or the tournament decks and trying them on ladder and just performing horribly, and there was a pretty big outcry about it. And then so Blizzard created the Conquest format, and you know it's more ladder friendly, right? You take the ladder decks, and then or you take decks that just trying to perform well against everything, which you're trying to do on ladder.
Yeah, Conquest you basically bring 3 ladder decks. Last Year Standing you bring decks are more individualized towards the tournament, beating certain matchups, and it really rewards better players.
Yeah, it rewards the better deck builder. It rewards the person, who understands what he's about to verse, because he brings in the correct tech cards, all that kind of stuff. He brings the better lineup. It's just a different way to play that requires a little bit more strategy or forethought about the game. Well, Dementio, if you bring all aggro and you win with it, it's always fun, right?
This hand from the Temple Mage, that Mana Worm was a huge saver because it was looking like he had to just Crossbolt pass.
Yeah, but the fact, I mean, so he does have 2 arcane intellect, so his hand is gonna eventually look better. But the mana worm makes
But
that hand just.
I mean, against a mech shaman, do you really want to be arcane intellecting this early? Yeah, and
but it's really. I mean, what else? Like at this point, okay, Flamewaker is gonna be doing some work later.
I think you really need to. You need to arcane intellect as bad as it feels because there's no other play here.
I think ping. Oh man.
He's gonna ping
Is he gonna
crossbolt.
crossbolt? Oh man, that hurts.
That hurts, 'cause especially since he has another mech in the hand. Like, he's not denying the buff.
Oh, and he draws the mech warper too. Perfect draws here from Innovation. Find an answer quick.
Mm-hmm.
He's used both frostbolts now, right?
Yep, both frostbolts are gone. One flame cannon is gone.
That draw really needed to be fireball.
Job's done.
Yeah, Ceerby's very far behind here.
Yeah.
If Innovation draws something like Doomhammer, I'm pretty sure that'll just spell the end.
I mean, just the totem golem and the trog is so good. Like, I mean, he's already having issues with the board already, and now he's just adding more. Like, the reason why Aggro Shaman is so good right now is look at the smallest HP of their minions, 3.
Like this is all this value he has on turn 5. Like this is an insane amount of stats to be able to maintain by turn 5.
Yeah, and most AOE's like early AOE's like Holy Nova.
They all only do 2 damage. You know, most
Yeah.
AOE's, yeah.
Except for like
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
Yeah.
They only really do 2 damage, so you're just out of like everything's range.
Yeah, some magic happen. That is not the way for magic to happen.
Yeah,
He gets to clear off the big minion, but I mean, there's just so much more.
there's so much on the board, but I mean, Innovation is running out cards, but Innovation,
So I'm assuming this lightning bolt.
yeah,
has to come
lightning
down.
bolt.
I mean, hero power, run everything into face. Just wait until that crackle's lethal. I mean, there's no. I mean, he could
Yeah.
be going all in here, but I really don't see
I
the
don't
reason.
think you want to crackle because you don't. Well, actually, you can crackle. Crackle's overload for 1, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's true. He gets
so
more damage.
So, and the highest cost on that card in his deck is probably Doomhammer, so he can still play whatever he plays and use both cards this turn.
Crack or lightning bolt to face going all in. That there's a good reason for it too, because we can't count.
That's lethal.
Well done.
Yeah, that
Innovation.
crackle, if it hit hard enough, is lethal. So that is actually. This might be a very quick series.
That's
That's 2-0 for Innovation.
well, I guess. Show our lovely faces, but I guess not. All right.
The
Shaman
Shaman
versus
mirror.
Shaman. I could not be more happy.
For the Frost Wolves.
I guess maybe if it was 2 anything decks. Ooh, 1 golden Doomhammer, 1 non-golden Doomhammer. Your
I'm-
favorite thing in the world, Weva.
I personally have a thing against having 1 gold and 1 non-gold card in a deck.
And after hanging out with this guy for long enough, that OCD has been transferred to me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
actually competitively is a disadvantage because you're telling them that you have 2 copies in your deck technically. Because it can be the same card if they're both non-golden.
And Innovation coming in again with an insanely good draw. I'm pretty sure you just play the Whirling Zap because you want to get Whirling Zap out as fast as possible.
You're basically forcing your opponent's entire turn to be removing that.
So this is interesting. The 2 types of aggro shaman we have here. We have the more earlier style. We have Raynad's type of list with Innovation, and then Ceerby's running the more newer style that everyone else has been running with the Argent Horse Rider, most likely 1 Wolf Rider. Like it's more. It basically takes out the entire mech aspect and just throws in only overlay stuff.
And this is definitely the play here because it the Argent Horse Rider can basically trades with the entire board. I mean, it feels so awkward to actually remove that thing with the removal spell. So
Yeah, and if I'm right, this deck runs Elemental Destruction.
I disagree with
least
that
1.
trade there from Innovation. I definitely disagree with that trade because that trade is most likely to happen.
He already, Ceerby's already established that he's going to be trading. Innovation's already, he's established that he's going to be the aggressor. So making that trade there sort of...
He basically missed out on 1 damage.
Yeah.
So and the small things really do matter in Hearthstone.
Especially in an aggro deck like this, like you really need to get every piece of damage to count. Because if he's 1 off, that 1 damage is really going to come back to haunt him.
Yep.
But yeah, like I was saying, this deck, Ceerby's deck, I think runs 1 copy of Elemental Destruction. So if he used that Lava Shock there, he would just be dead for a turn. That overload. Oh my gosh, another 6-roll Crackle. Innovation is so good at manipulating the RNG. Once again, Ceerby's hand is just, there's just much more options. Innovation just has a 3-3 and a 2-3 with a Mech Warper in hand, while Ceerby has silence, tons of damage coming in. But he does have no mana this turn, so assuming if Innovation draws something big next turn to put down with the Mech Warper, it could, this game could get out of hand pretty quickly for Ceerby again. That's just what this deck does, right? It's supposed to put down minions quickly and just burst you down faster than you can blink. Oh my gosh, we haven't had 1 Crackle that didn't roll 6.
Yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous.
What are the odds? Yeah, and so once again, just getting the Spider Tank there was just perfect. So, it might not be enough to take the game out of hand, but it's the only card he really could have drawn that would, that he could play because he had the 1 overload. And actually a really interesting turn for Ceerby here because his opponent is still at 28 life.
Yeah, but in his no cards in it, you need to start removing damage. You've got the card advantage, and you're behind on life. You can't race. You need to start clearing the board here.
Noitron, not going to do much. That is kind of annoying, though.
Dementio, I'm so sorry for that. Run 4 lightning bolts.
That's seriously how it feels sometimes, though,
yeah.
right? You just have 4 lightning bolts, but one of them is just 2 mana for some reason.
No, you do not want to Earthshock the Mech Warper. It is no.
Yeah,
inherent.
it's clear to us. We have to Earthshock the Taunt Totem here. Only play. No.
I mean, it's kind of viable because you constantly deny the Taunt Totem for the rest of the game. I'd like to see the Totem Golem here.
I think he's just...
Yeah, he's just trying to remove all the damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too much. He's lost...
I do disagree with that because he's already gone with the I'm clearing line of play, so now he's going face after clearing. It's not a consistent game.
Innovation
plan.
Consistently rolling amazing.
Yep.
With any RNG type thing. Watch another 6 because why not?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
People,
6 ovation.
I used to think that I was good at Shaman, but clearly I'm not.
Oh my god!
Are we gonna get another? Oh man, getting the Rock Bear there is really big.
Yeah, he needs.
So
he needs to do that. He needs to clear off the taunt.
He has to clear.
Crackle. Yeah.
He has to use the Crackle to clear, and it's gonna roll 6, so it's gonna feel bad. Oh, okay.
It's just a lightning bolt.
Just a 2-mana lightning bolt.
The bane that is Leper Gnome when you're at low health and you just know.
Wow, so this is actually a ton of damage coming in here.
Yeah, I think.
That should be lethal. Nope, 1 off.
Yeah. I would roll for Taunt Totem and play the Leper Gnome. And then hit the face.
Yeah, 10 damage is
I mean, that's guaranteed lethal next turn.
right.
So.
Innovation rolled 2 taunts in a row. Why can't you do it? Everyone else has just been doing the same thing, right? Crackle for 6 all day for days. So.
Yeah. You need to try to roll the Taunt Totem here. Play Leper Gnome. There's no reason playing Totem Golems because you don't need the damage from them after you hit the face of the Trog. And
So if
trading up the
Innovation
target is
draws
an
one of his
option.
Doom Hammers here, it's just over.
If he does
So-
like any form of damage,
Oh, that hurts.
he needs to go face. No,
This is 10 damage.
It's 10 damage. You cannot miss 10 damage. There's a third of your opponent's life.
All right. I'm assuming this trade has to happen, right? Like,
There's no way you don't trade here from Innovation.
taunt totems for days.
Innovation is
Innovation is
a monstrous.
one of the better Shaman players I've
Yes.
seen. On a tier with Ping Ping Ho, in fact. The Shaman from Asia. Damage coming in is going to be huge. He needs to have a taunt totem here. He needs to roll taunt totem.
Yep, that.
Can't.
Well, I mean, technically he's not dead.
That's interesting. Okay, that's fine.
I like that. Kinda. See, I believe in always setting up lethal.
Innovation draws dead for the first time.
I don't know,
get
last
another
turn
taunt
he
totem.
draw dead, but Jesus.
Another taunt totem. Innovation.
Ceerby just his face.
He's like, come on. All right, now I'm pretty sure you just flood, but you have to hope.
Yeah,
for the
you
taunt
have
totem.
to roll
You have
the
to hope
taunt
for the taunt totem.
One time, come on, one time.
One time lucky, searing totem. No. All right, so we got the taunt totem coming
Okay.
in. This.
Okay, I want to see more from this series. I really do. So I'm gonna be a bias caster here. I'm hoping for Ceerby to win.
Oh.
Dawes dead again, and this is the
That
issue.
should be
This
it.
is the issue.
Wait. Oh.
This is the issue with
Any sort of shaman, really.
No, the Mech Shaman versus the Moiro Shaman. You have all these like cards that don't do immediately because they're like synergy cards with mechs, and so when you're top decking, they're a lot worse.
Just playing all the cards he can because and there goes Invasion. Ceerby's so happy. He's just
Yeah.
getting playing everything just in relief, right?
Yep.
All right. We've had two insanely good series on stream here. It's been
Yep.
awesome. See another aggro shaman, which is bringing shamans in.
Versus a Warlock. Reno Jackson Warlock.
Right off the bat.
And then no trickery here. We immediately know what this is. The Ooze, the Reno Jackson.
So I haven't actually had a lot of practice with Reno Jackson. I mean, just the card itself, right? Like I've seen it pretty much take over the meta the second he showed up.
For Warlock decks, he has basically. But besides the Malgos Warlock, I think every single Warlock deck runs Reno.
Interesting.
Well, most of them do, because it's. I know, except Zoo. My bad. But
Well, yeah, but I mean, it pretty much gives you all the healing that you want with hand locks just in one card.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, even then, most people still run one heal bot. They still run the Jiraxis, so there's still that's just a ton of healing coming in.
Yep, and with the combination of the Warlock hero power, like it makes it so the Warlock hero power isn't like even a factor
So,
of costing life for cards.
so life tab is generally the best hero power in the world. But if you're this deck, you have to get the steady shot.
Yeah, steady shot is easily.
Yeah, this is just. So I'm assuming though that Reno Jackson falls prey to the same problem that most hand lock decks do, and that it can just get rushed. I mean, I feel like that's the only way to beat Reno Jackson, right? You just rush him down.
Yeah, because they're all running all these one-ofs, they're not going to consistently have the answers that they need. So it's like it depends on what like part of the deck they draw versus you a lot of the time. So, but the fact that he already has a Reno Jackson in hand, and a normal Reno Warlock deck doesn't run any 2-ofs in the entire deck. Like, I mean, this is, I think, drastically in the favor of the Reno Warlock deck.
So I actually kind of like coining out the Feral Spirit here. I don't like this play at all. But I kind of like coining out the Feral Spirit because you have the one drop to follow it up.
I mean, that's fine. I also like the Ardent Horde Cider.
Yeah, I mean, just this is off curve.
Yeah, this is.
I
don't
think
like
just
this
playing
as
the
much.
Abusive Sergeant. And you can get more value out of an Abusive Sergeant, right? Like a Dark Peddler, it's just a 2-2. It's already got the value that it's going to get. So at this point, it's just a 2-2 minion.
You definitely play that card.
Yeah.
Do you like?
Just because, just every single card in your hand, except the Horse Rider, gives you value with that. And just if you can get it out early and they can't deal with it, it's just crazy.
Yeah. This is a development turn, not a burst turn. So
that card very quickly turns into the stats of like a Doom card.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
See, this turn's interesting.
I really don't like Feral.
I'm not a fan of it either, because you really want to get that Doom guard. Doom
I
Hammer
much
out.
prefer the lava burst.
Everything, because you want to get that Doom Hammer out. You have a ton of damage in your hand. You have the 2 Feral Spirits to protect damage from later on. And plus, I mean, I do know that all Reno decks, or I mean, all Reno Warlock decks, at least that I've seen, have run Mind Control tag. So, I mean, if he took the 3/5 there, that would have been just detrimental.
But yeah,
I mean, it's a smaller gripe to.
at this
play around
point,
with,
after
so.
seeing the Tuskar, what's that guy's name? The vendor.
Yeah, the refreshment
The
vendor.
refreshment vendor. You know it's Reno Warlock. You can safely assume that.
And so yeah, see now his turn. I mean, he also has a bunch of options here, but this is the turn that you really would have liked to play Doom Hammer. Because all the things in his hand give him overload, and the ones that don't give him overload just aren't good plays here. I mean, maybe the Horse Rider you trade in the 3/5 into the 2/3, and then you take off one of the 3/3s, right?
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
Leaving you with a 3/3 and a 2/1.
Yeah. Technically, I would like to. I think killing the mind control tech is technically correct because of Brewmaster, which you can actually see in
I
Reno Warlock.
That's true. Yeah, that is a very real possibility.
So
I've actually seen a lot of Reno Warlocks running like a crazy, just the Arcane Golem with the manipulator combo.
oh yeah.
That's just sort of been taking over all Reno decks, or at least Reno lock decks. Blood Imp. Did he get that off of? Okay.
Yeah, he got that off of Dark Brother.
Or he's just a G and just runs it.
Blood Imp used to be the plague of Hearthstone.
It used to give 1 health to every.
It gave 1 health to all minions
my
on your board. It was disgusting. It was a 1/1. It also, when you killed it with an AoE, the health kind of stayed with the AoE. So like, what wouldn't happen is like if a minion originally had 2 HP and an AoE to 2 HP, right? What would happen is the imp would buff it to 3 HP, and then the 2 HP AoE would go out, and all those minions would be remaining with 1 HP that were originally 2, even though the Blood Imp died.
Right. I see what you're
So like it was ridiculous. If it were the fact that like the Blood Imp would technically die first, and then stuff would lose the buff, and then AoE killed everything else, I think it wouldn't have been as bad.
And see, it's a little small thing here, but like this is really why I would have liked to have the Doom Hammer out earlier, because you would have had more damage put on his face. Like this deck, it forces the race because the opponent is most likely going to get a bigger board than you, and he's going to be able to kill you in a couple turns. So you need to be able to kill him as fast as humanly possible, and this is supposed to be the turn that you kill him.
Yeah, this
So if you had
10.
So let's think about it, because if he played the Doom Hammer 1 turn earlier, he had 4 more damage on his face. He'd be at 14 right now. That's 10, and with the Crackle, that would be lethal. And this could still be lethal, right?
No.
No.
It's
He doesn't have the
impossible.
mana, right? So yeah, it would have been lethal.
I'm confused why he lava bursted the Dr.
Yeah,
Boom.
I think.
I think he miscounted.
Oh my god! Put 10 damage into that boom. That hurts.
Oh,
That hurts.
I don't see a way to win from here.
That
That's
right
not
there.
a winning play.
Yeah. Because if you put 10 damage into, if you put 10 damage into the face, right, you'd be at 18, or you'd be at 8.
This is not. You can't go for board control with this deck.
And then the crap, Reno Jackson's probably going to come in here and just clean up.
I wouldn't even Reno here after seeing a rock biter and a crack.
Well,
and a
I'm saying
lava burst.
when Reno Jackson does
Yeah.
come in, he's just gonna clean up because that was the turn. Like, because he's versing a Reno deck. There's only so many turns that you have a window to get that lethal in. And had he played the Doomhammer earlier, he would have had it.
I would really like to see the heal bot, and then next turn you go for the Stalag and the Argus.
Dementio, is that right? Like, if he rolled, so with the 3 mana there, if he rolled the Crackle for 6 and had the Rockbiter on Doomhammer, would that have been lethal?
Oh, it wouldn't have. He was at 18. 10 plus 6.
No, but he had the Argent Horse Rider up.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
My seal.
Well, I mean, why not, right? Every other Crackle this game or these series is rolled for 6. And so yeah, at this point now, the game is out of reach. He just doesn't have mana. He doesn't have any options. And if I was the Shaman player here, I would just. But
Yeah, I mean, this is his tournament life.
this, yeah, but this is tournament, so
Yeah, I
this
mean,
isn't a
if
ladder
he
game.
loses this game, he's out. He's not out of the tournament, but he's 0-2.
in a very bad spot.
Yeah.
How good is he? Ooh, another 6 Crackle, man. He would have had the lethal if he
Yeah.
rolled the Crackle. Okay, well, okay, but so he's on 5 here. This deck is, I mean, I've seen this deck dish out insane amounts of damage, so maybe he can come back. I mean, the Reno Jackson
but
is.
not, but I mean, he would have to go like Ancestral's second Rock Bite or Crackle.
Yeah. That would be assuming that he never plays Reno, or just doesn't play any more healing.
Is this legal? Alright, no, he's just trading. Okay.
Yeah.
Warlock has so many options. Like, the game, the world of Hearthstone is basically their oyster. Like, they can basically do whatever they want.
Yeah, the Reno Jackson coming down here is pretty much going to cement this game.
Yeah, I mean, playing that, there's no way to lose at this point.
Like, he's going to need to draw the second Doomhammer, be able to get all the value out of it, and stay alive. And there's no, like, this Shaman deck doesn't run any stay alive cards, right? It's just, it kills you as fast as possible.
It's like, it's 1 drops, 2 drops, and damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what this deck is.
I wonder.
Totally forgot Stoneforge Shax had Overload.
So, how do you want to show off the best here?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you just drop Emperor and then Busy Phase, right?
Emperor and Game Boss? You think it's the way to show off? I don't know. I would assume my dominance at this point for attractive. Just set myself to 15, saying I know he can't kill me.
Very, very little use out of that hero power this game.
Yep. Still going for the board control. I mean, both of us probably would have left this game as a Shaman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have left. I probably would have left if after having to Lava Burst on the low dub there. Like a couple turns back. Oh my god, the Stalag on the Fugan. Brutal. Not happy people.
Yep, when those two die in the same game, they spawn on 11-11.
He's
Pretty
also
good.
not a quite very happy person. But yeah, you know, it sucks. You see, Ceerby could have
Wait,
maybe played this game a couple turns differently.
custom games don't do Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
What?
There's no snow on the map.
They still say Happy Feast of
They-
Winter
they
Veil.
do?
Yeah. They started the game with Pleasant Feast of Winter Veil. Happy.
Oh, I thought because there's no snow on the map.
There any snow for there to be a Happy Feast.
Okay, well, Innovation wins 3-1.
All right, that was a
Yep.
really good showing from Innovation. He comes back You know, like I said, he's been improving every week, and you know, he comes in and gets another win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not sure how he did.
He was
First
bye.
game.
He had the bye.
Oh, right. So he had a bye. So that's a win, right?
Technically, yes.
Yeah. All right.
A bye
so
is a win.
2-0. Feels good, man.
Yep.